Imagine stumbling upon a secret that could transform your financial life completely. And what if I told you that secret had something to do with Jeff Bezos, the richest man on Earth? Hello, my friends. I'm your guide through this journey. I'm here today because I've unearthed a remarkable insight that has completely reshaped my perspective on wealth and success, and it's an insight inspired by none other than Jeff Bezos himself. In the next few moments, we're going to delve into this revelation that's not just applicable to the world of e-commerce or technology, but across various industries. It's a principle that's proven effective time and again for many. So whether you're an entrepreneur, a professional, or an enthusiast in the quest for success, this video is going to be a game changer. So buckle up as we dive into the surprising insight that led to a wealth transformation. The key to changing my financial perspective came from understanding a simple principle. This principle, my friends, is what I call customer obsession. It might sound like a buzzword, but it's so much more than that. It's a mindset, a philosophy. It's about putting the customer at the center of everything you do, every decision you make. Now, you might be thinking, but isn't that just good business? And you'd be right. But there's a subtlety here that makes all the difference. The concept of customer obsession isn't about merely satisfying your customers. It's about understanding them so deeply, so intimately, that you can anticipate their needs, exceed their expectations, and create experiences that they can't help but share. It's about turning customers into advocates, into evangelists, who spread the word about your business far and wide. And who better to inspire this understanding than Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon? Bezos is a man who took an online bookstore and turned it into a global empire. How? By making customer obsession the cornerstone of his business strategy. Bezos once said, "We see our customers as invited guests to a party, and we are the hosts. It's our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience a little bit better." This mindset, this relentless drive to improve the customer experience is what made Amazon the giant it is today. It's what allowed them to expand into new markets, to innovate with products like the Kindle and services like Amazon Prime. Bezos understood that by obsessing over the customer, he wasn't just building a business. He was building a community of loyal customers who would keep coming back time and time again. This revelation was indeed a game changer. It's a principle that transcends industries, that applies whether you're selling books, building software, or opening a coffee shop. It's about understanding that the most powerful marketing tool you have is a happy customer. But how does it apply to different industries and professional backgrounds? Well, stay tuned, because in the next segment, we're diving into just that. The beauty of this insight is its universal applicability. Indeed, the principle we've been discussing isn't confined to the realm of e-commerce where Jeff Bezos made his fortune. It's a principle that can be adapted and applied across a multitude of industries, from technology to healthcare, from finance to arts. It's about understanding the market, identifying customer needs, and delivering solutions in the most effective and efficient way possible. That's the Bezos way. So how do we implement this principle into our own lives or businesses? Well, it starts with observation, paying close attention to the market, the trends, and the needs of the consumers. It's about asking the right questions like, what is missing? What can be improved? And how can I provide a solution that's better than what's currently available? Next comes the planning phase. Once you've identified an opportunity, it's time to strategize. How will you deliver your solution? What resources will you need? This is where you'll need to do your research, build your knowledge, and perhaps even seek advice from experts in the field. Then, it's time for action. This is where you bring your idea to life, whether it's launching a new product, starting a new business, or even making changes to your personal spending and investing habits. Now, let's talk about initial investments. While the Bezos way doesn't necessarily require a large financial investment, it does require an investment of time, effort, and dedication. It's about being willing to learn, to adapt, and to take calculated risks. It's about being persistent, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. And remember, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a philosophy, a way of thinking and operating that can lead to wealth and success over time. It's about building something sustainable, something that delivers value to customers, and in return, generates wealth for you. With the right steps and a little initial investment, the path to wealth is not as far as you think. You might be wondering, what can I expect if I implement these strategies? Well, let's dive into that. The timeline for results can vary depending on a variety of factors such as your dedication, the nature of your venture, and the market conditions. However, with consistent effort, it's not uncommon to start seeing some level of progress within the first 6 months to a year. Remember, Jeff Bezos didn't become a billionaire overnight. He started Amazon from his garage, and it took him years of persistent effort and innovative thinking to get where he is today. That said, don't be disheartened if your progress seems slow initially. Building wealth takes time and effort to reach the point where you can live without worrying about your finances. It's about making steady strides towards your financial goals, and over time, these small gains can compound into significant wealth. Now, how does this method compare to other wealth-building strategies? It's important to note that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to wealth creation. What sets this approach apart is its emphasis on understanding your market, understanding your customers, understanding what value you can provide. These are the principles that drove Jeff Bezos to create one of the most successful companies in the world. Compared to other strategies that may rely heavily on luck, timing, or connections, this method is accessible to anyone regardless of their background or starting point. It's about leveraging your unique skills and insights to create value in your chosen field, and doing so consistently over time. This approach also tends to be more sustainable in the long run. It's not about chasing quick wins or short-term profits. Instead, it's about building a solid foundation that can weather market fluctuations and stand the test of time. While the outcomes are promising, it's important to remember that every journey has its risks. The path to wealth is not a straight line. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But with understanding, persistence, and the willingness to adapt, you can navigate these hurdles and come out stronger on the other side. No journey to wealth is without its risks and pitfalls. That's a truth as old as commerce itself. While the insights we've discussed, inspired by Jeff Bezos, provide a robust framework for wealth creation, it's vital to be aware that this approach is not without potential risks. One of the most significant risks is the possibility of failure, especially in the initial stages. When venturing into new territories, be it launching a startup or investing in a novel idea, there's always a chance that things might not go as planned. It's essential to be prepared for this possibility both mentally and financially. Another risk is the potential for burnout. The relentless pursuit of wealth can sometimes lead to neglecting other aspects of life, such as health and relationships. It's crucial to find a balance that allows for success without compromising on the quality of life. But even with these risks, countless individuals have successfully navigated their way to wealth using these principles. Take the case of Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She was inspired by Bezos's customer-centric approach and applied it to her business. Today, she's a self-made billionaire, proving that these principles can yield incredible results when applied correctly and persistently. However, success stories like Blakely's don't come without their share of mistakes. One common pitfall is the tendency to rush into decisions without proper research or planning. This often leads to missteps that could have been avoided with a little more patience and thoughtfulness. Another frequent mistake is neglecting to adapt. As we've learned from Bezos, staying flexible and willing to pivot is crucial in the ever-changing landscape of business and finance. Those who remain rigid or resistant to change often find themselves left behind. It's important to remember that mistakes are not failures, but opportunities for learning and growth. By understanding these potential pitfalls and how to avoid them, you're already one step closer to your wealth creation journey. Understanding the risks and learning from the mistakes of others paves the way for a smoother journey to wealth. We've covered a lot today, so let's quickly recap. We've delved into the life-altering insight that sparked a wealth revolution, heavily influenced by none other than Jeff Bezos. This insight, applicable across various industries, can be the catalyst for your financial transformation if correctly implemented. We've also outlined key steps to help you apply this understanding in your life or business and set realistic expectations on how soon you can start seeing the fruits of your efforts. Moreover, we've discussed potential risks and shared success stories to inspire and caution you in equal measure. Remember, understanding is the key, and application is the door to wealth. So don't just sit on this insight. Apply it, subscribe for more content like this, and follow us on other social media platforms for a steady stream of insights and updates. Understanding is the first step to wealth. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.